I just turned 13 and this really handsome, or at least I thought he was really handsome at the time, guy came to our neighborhood.
Darlene Pollock remembers the day when a man who called himself Ace came rolling through her Haverhill, Massachusetts neighborhood in a black Lincoln Continental. Ace was built, a bodybuilder with jet black hair. He was charming, says Darlene.
And he was friendly with all the people around, like all the kids. What's your favorite movie? What are you listening to these days? Whatever.
You see, Darlene did not grow up in a traditional home and dealt with struggles at a very young age. Ace became an escape.
And he would start talking to me about, you can have the things you want.
A year later, on her 14th birthday, their relationship would take a turn.
My mom came home from running some errands on my 14th birthday, and I was all like, yay, it's my birthday. And she threw 2 crumpled up dollar bills on the table and said, well, here.
Darlene called Ace, wanting the promises of a better life that he offered to her.
And I called him that day, and he sold me to a man from Atkinson, New Hampshire, small businessman from Atkinson, New Hampshire.
But at a young age, Darlene couldn't imagine the dark journey ahead.
I was trafficked for 4 years. I had 4 pimps.
And while her story is tragic, it's not unique, according to the New Hampshire Human Trafficking Collaborative Task Force.
Here in New Hampshire, we actually see victims of all ages, all genders, all races, all U.S. citizen or immigration statuses.
You're not seen as a human. You're looked at as a product to be bought and sold.
Jasmine Grace Marino also found herself caught in the web of human trafficking at a very young age. She was just 19. Her trafficker was someone close to her, someone who Jasmine thought loved her.
Who befriended me, played the boyfriend role, got me to love and trust him.
But he had ulterior motives.
And I fell in love and trusted him, and I bought the lie, unfortunately, that he was selling. And before I knew it, I was being sent down to Hartford, Connecticut to work in a massage parlor. From there, went up to a massage parlor in Kittery, Maine, which is pretty infamous. Everyone in New England, especially Maine and New Hampshire, knew about it. It was called the Danish Health Club.
Darlene and Jasmine have since regained their freedom and are now using their voices to fight human trafficking. Darlene has spoken to legislators and trains law enforcement and healthcare providers about trafficking, as does Jasmine. She has also created her own nonprofit that provides resources to survivors of the commercial sex trade.
Because it isn't going away, and I'm still breathing. So as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to do what I can.
I stopped looking through the lens as a victim, but realized I was a survivor, and I had to go share. I had to help the women. I had to go back in and grab them out, let them know there was a better way.
And there are other resources available. New Hampshire will also soon see its first transitional safe housing for human trafficking survivors.
The physical structure itself is 4 2-bedroom apartments.
Bethany Cottrell is the director and founder of Bridget's House of Hope. It will provide 4 2-bedroom apartments as well as case management and more. The organization will begin accepting referrals at the end of March.
The goal is that as residents come into the program, we can really help stabilize, support, and then help them transition into an independence.
Support that is so essential to helping victims take their first steps as survivors.
Really being forced back into trafficking or their exploitative situation because the only other options were homelessness or other vulnerable situations for them.
Anywhere we can spread awareness and let people know this is a real issue, and to help people know that we do recover.
Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.